everyone, MommaWolf here, Chelsea Lucas. Today we are going to read a book by Saga Berlin and Matt Jacobson called The Animals in Yggdrasil. This is a book that my sister-in-law got for my son for his first birthday, and it is just so cute. I am going to do my best with the pronunciation with the animals' names, but if I screw up, forgive me and feel free to correct me in the comments. Let's see, The Animals in Yggdrasil. There is a tree that is always green. It is a big ash tree called Yggdrasil. On the branches of the tree are all the different worlds. The home of the gods is called Asgard. The world of men is Midgard, and the realm of death is called Niflheim. And the realm of the giants is Utgard. Many creatures live in the big tree. One of them is a squirrel named Yggdrasil. He runs up and down Yggdrasil's trunk and loves to gossip. Yggdrasil knows everything that happens. The rooster, Gillenkombi, lives in the top branches of Yggdrasil. His comb is of pure gold. Gillenkombi's task is to count to 60 times 60 times 12, then crow and awaken the Norns. The Norns are 3 women, Urd, Verdandi, and Skuld, and they spin the fates of all humans. On the top of the tree lives a giant eagle named Frasfalgi. With his big wings, he whips up the storms of the world. Between his eyes lives the hawk they call Verdfrofnir. Living right at the top of the world, all his color has been bleached out by the wind and sun. Getting real close, you can see the tiny hawk on the giant eagle. Frasfalgi has one enemy, a terrible dragon named Nidhogg. He lives at the bottom of Yggdrasil. There he lies and gnaws at its northernmost root, next to the river Vergalamir. That's one I have a problem with. The eagle and Nidhogg never meet, but Yggdrasil scampers up and down the tree trunk, passing messages between them. Wrapped around the whole world of men, Midgard, lies the Midgard serpent, a beast so long that he can bite his own tail. The Midgard serpent has 2 siblings, the wolf Fenrir and the horse Sleipnir. He also has a sister named Hel. Fenrir is the offspring of the god Loki. Fenrir was a troublesome puppy, and as he got older, he had to be tied up. The gods tried to bind him with stronger ropes and chains, but he always got loose. In the end, they had to ask the dwarves for help. The dwarves made a magic rope from the sound of a cat's footsteps, the sinews of bears, women's beards, and roots of the mountains, the breath of fish, and the spittle of birds. The rope was called Gleipnir, and although it was thin as silken thread, it held Fenrir fast. Freki and Geri are the god Odin's 2 wolves. They usually get all his food, as he prefers to sit drinking wine and mead. The 2 wolves are as loyal as dogs and are always at Odin's side. In addition to the wolves, Odin has a horse. He is named Sleipnir and has 8 legs. Sleipnir can gallop faster than any other horse and can even outrun the wind. Sleipnir can travel everywhere, on the ground, in the air, and on the sea. Odin also has 2 ravens, Hugin and Munin. Every day the ravens fly all over the world and come back to report on what they have seen. The name Hugin means the one who thinks, and Munin means the one who remembers. Sehrimnir is the big, fat boar who is slaughtered every evening so that the warriors in Valhalla may feast. Valhalla is the Hall of Heroes, and they get really good pork. Every morning, he wakes up refreshed and fit again, so that in the evening, he can once more become the food for warriors in Valhalla. This is the pig of everlasting bacon. On the roof of Valhalla stands Odin's goat, Heidrun, who eats Yggdrasil's leaves, and from her teats runs a constant stream of honeymead and wine. That is the drink of the warriors in Valhalla. The waitresses, Rist and Mist, are busy pouring drinks and serving them. Thor has 2 billy goats to pull his wagon. They are called Tengrisnir and Tengjastir. Like Sehrimnir, these 2 can be resurrected after they have been slaughtered and eaten. Once, when Thor was on a long journey, he stayed with a mortal family overnight. In the evening, Thor slaughtered the 2 billy goats, and Tjalf, the little boy in the family, was tricked by the god Loki into breaking one of the leg bones to eat the marrow. This is why one of Thor's goats has a limp. The god Freyr has 2 boars that pull his cart. One of them is called Gillenbursti. He has a skin that lights up the darkest paths to full daylight. Sometimes Freyr rides on Gillenbursti. Gillenbursti means golden bristled. Just like her brother Freyr, the goddess Freya has a magical pig that you can ride on. Her pig is named Hildisvini, but more often Freya travels in a cart drawn by 2 cats. Her cats' names translate into honey and amber. I cannot remember the full names though. So you see that many different creatures live in the giant tree Yggdrasil. Perhaps they are not quite like other animals. They are magical, and maybe even a little scary. But many are also exciting and a great help to the gods, who would find life difficult if they didn't have their friends among the animals of Yggdrasil. Beautiful artwork. And that is the end. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope everybody has a great day.